Good morning. I'm Governor Kathleen Sebelius, and I'm happy to help welcome you to the third day of the Kansas Association of Broadcasters 2006 convention. I'm really sorry my schedule doesn't permit me to be with you in person this morning for the Candidates Forum, but I do appreciate the KAB providing me with the opportunity to speak for a few minutes on where our state has been and where I'd like to take it in the next 4 years. I've had the great honor of serving as your governor these past few years, and I'm proud of the great progress we've made in making Kansas safer, healthier, and more prosperous. Not long ago, our state faced real challenges. Financial mismanagement and an economy in recession left us with $1 billion deficit. Our schools were suffering from years of legislative neglect. Health costs were hurting families and businesses, while concerns about crime led many not to feel safe in their own homes. I'm proud of the fact that when we look at Kansas today, we see a much different picture. We provided incentives to businesses and gave them the confidence to create jobs in Kansas by cutting waste in government and balancing the budget without a tax increase. That's why we've seen job growth in 29 of the last 31 months, and why our state is ranked among the best in the nation to do business. We've made an historic commitment to our schools, breaking years of legislative gridlock. We're giving our teachers the resources they need while also insisting on increased accountability, and our children and economy are better off as a result. We've tackled health care, providing Kansans with access to discount medicines and going after the 30 cents of every health care dollar that goes into paperwork instead of patient care. And we've made Kansans safer. The number of meth labs are dramatically down, while prison sentences for some of the most dangerous criminals are longer. And we've given law enforcement the tools they need to respond to emergencies, and the men and women of our military the honor and support they deserve. It wasn't by accident. We've overcome the challenges in our path, and the same approach that has guided my first term of bringing people together to get results will guide my second as we work to make Kansas even safer, healthier, and more prosperous. We must keep the historic commitment we made to our children's schools, but need to go further. Expanding opportunities for early childhood education can help us close the achievement gap that holds back too many students, and will expand opportunities for students to continue their education beyond high school. We make this commitment to education because good schools are the best business incentive any state can have. But we'll also take action to recruit businesses to come to Kansas, following up on our elimination of the business machinery and equipment tax. But prosperity hasn't returned everywhere, which is why we're in the early stages of a coordinated effort to bring growth and opportunity to our rural communities. We'll launch a rural development initiative that doesn't create more bureaucracy, but instead reaches out to community institutions, like local farm bureaus, to help grow every part of our state. And part of the way we'll grow our state's economy is by taking advantage of our opportunity to show America the way toward real energy independence, creating and encouraging new jobs and new industries in the process. Energy independence is vital to the budgets of our families and the bottom lines of our businesses, not to mention our nation's security. Also critical to family and business budgets alike is the cost of health care. We've made some progress providing health care to more Kansans, but we can and must do more. I will continue our work to make health care affordable for all Kansans, particularly children and working families. At the same time we're making Kansas healthier, we're also making it safer by building on our successes in the area of safety and security. Just as drugs and criminals will never completely go away, neither will my commitment to the men and women of law enforcement. They and their families will always have a partner in the governor's office as long as I'm there. The men and women who serve in our military deserve our respect and our support. I'll continue to fight for them, just as I did when we passed the Military Bill of Rights, and when I took on the Pentagon to get Washington to replace Kansas military equipment left in Iraq and Afghanistan. In all of these areas, from the economy to schools, healthcare to security, we have made great progress these past few years. But I believe there's more that can still be done, and our best days are still ahead of us. It's been my great honor to serve as your governor, and I ask you for the privilege of continuing that service. Again, I appreciate this opportunity to share my vision with you. I also want to thank you for your work to inform and educate the people of Kansas. One of the media's most important jobs is to provide voters with the information they need to hold government accountable, regardless of who's in office. Best wishes for a successful conclusion to this year's convention, and I look forward to seeing you in person sometime soon.